Good day, guys. Welcome to today's class. I am Mr. T. Today we are told to solve a questions that is related to perfect square, or should I use the word perfect square itself? Most people have been finding perfect square difficult to solve, not because they cannot solve it, but probably because of the techniques that are involved in solving this perfect square. Let's try to see how we can solve the mystery behind this perfect square. Come with me to the board. The question before us says a raised to the power of 2 plus 8a. This is what the question entails. As we can see, there's a here, there's a here. But which among the a has a coefficient is this one at the middle, this one here. This is the coefficient of this a. That will be your target. Now, the first thing you do here is solution. Let's bring out the question. What you do is that you write out what will help you out to be able to solve this, which is this guy here. Now, what do you do here? You square the half of the coefficient of a. Now, we square the half of the coefficient of a. What does that mean? See this a here. This 8 is the coefficient of that a. Excuse me. How do you get to work out this? You look out for the half of 8. You and I, you agree with me that the half of 8 is what? 4. Right? So if the half of 8 is 4, we ask that half, we square the half. That half you got to square it. Because that is the coefficient of what? A. Which is to say you're not the coefficient of this 8 is going to be what? Which is going to be what? 4. Now it's going to start as 4a. They ask us to what? Square it. Which is going to start like this. Are we seeing this now? Now square this like this. So this is what will now work out to this question. If you look here now, this one is not opened. Right? Now, what we'll do now is this. We'll now therefore say this, we are squaring, particularly this square is for this one. Let's make it this way. For clearer understanding, let's square it this way. Let's put it this way. Because that's the coefficient of a. That's what you're going to square. So we add it to the question, which is going to become a square plus. Now, we now have 8a. Now, if you look at this, guys, if I square this, it will give me definitely 16. Is it not? Is it not? Now, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Now, this 16, we got this 16 as a result of what? 4 times 4. If you times 4 into 2 places, times 6, you get 16. This one that is the answer that you got from this now, this particular one as the answer, is what you will add to the question. You add this to the question. Now, when you add this to the question, you can now say equal to what? Pick out the a. Just bring the a here. This one that is yet to be opened is when you bring here. You now say what? Plus what? 4. Open and close bracket square. It's as simple as that. This one here is just more like saying, just defining the question, how it goes. This one that's not open goes out. This one that is opened is in. What majorly they are after is not this. What they are after is the 16. Once you're able to do this, you can break it down and say a squared plus 8a plus 16. You are good to go. So what do we add to the question is what? 16. So 16 is the answer to that question. But this here is more like defining what we have on the question. We state that we have a here. The a we have here brings out. This one that is yet to be opened, you bring it here and square it out, giving it to all the whole questions. With that, you are done with the question. Now, let's apply the same philosophy to the second question, see how we can solve it. Now, having understood that we are working with the half, we are squaring the half of the coefficient of what? 5, just like we squared the half of the coefficient of 8. If you look at this now, we can't have exactly half of 5. Yes, we can have a random that will give us the perfect square for 5, the half of it. But what can we do? Since we cannot get the half of that one now, what we do is that you're going to divide it by this and say, therefore, you do like this. Solution. Now that 5 is what you have. You're going to place it like this. In order to get the half, when you have found an equation that you can't get the half, what you simply do is that you divide it by 2. Now remember when we did this one here, we square it. So that means we have gotten the half. So when we have this, it means that we have gotten the half of what? 5. That 2 shows that you have gotten the half. So you square that half. Now let's open it up. Remember what got to this place? Here, when we open it up, we got this. So we have to open this one likewise. When you open this one up, we have what? 5 times 5 give us what? 25. 2 times 2 give us what? 4. So this answer is what you will add to the question. And the one that is yet to be opened is what will go outside, just like I did here. The one that are yet to be opened, I took it outside with A. So likewise, the same thing will apply here. That means you're going to have the question now down. Now, when I say x square, now we add to the, now we can say square, you can use the word say square the half of the coefficient of it. Coefficient of what? X. Now we have gotten this already, so settled. Just bring the question down, say x squared. Now from this one here, you're bringing the question down. This one that is just open, we already added to the equation, has to be 5 over what? 4 equal to the one that is not yet open goes out, which is going to be what? X plus what do we have here? 5 over 2. Then the square goes out. You are done with this. It's as simple as that. It's not so technical. Just understand the philosophy of how it works. Then you find it difficult to do when you cannot apply that philosophy. I'm sure with this, it makes it easy for you. If you like what you've seen, try to share with your friends, like, and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. I remember I'm Mr. T. I love you guys.